Hello everyone again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel with this new video. It has also been 2 whole weeks. I haven't been uploading new videos because I was waiting specific for OP10 cards to show new things. For my opinion, the things are good. They're still experimental. If you can see with the title, I've come back with a new Yamato video, but this time with the Supernova engine, because on the One Piece Top Deck website, I saw two deck profiles of the Supernova version, and I was very intrigued, if that is the right word. Let's say really curious to try it out. I got a couple of games yesterday to try it out to see how things works specifically. But I have some thoughts and changes, but I thought first going to show you guys my first list I had before I'm gonna chase it up how I think it should be played. So without further ado, we're gonna start. So first, three bondies. Sorry for my bad English, by the way. First the bondies, of course. I mean, one of the best searchers that Supernovas has to offer because it even costs 2 ton in total. Still, it's gonna have nice to have a pseudo blocker on the field, so they have to attack into it, or if they leave it open, then the next turn they get a free search again with 1 don. And then the new one is 4 Monkey D. Luffy's searchers. So on play, check your top 5 to add a Supernova card to your hand, except a card named Monkey D. Luffy, of course. But it is so nice now to play a deck with 8 searchers. Yeah, that's just about it. You just play a deck with 8 searchers. Alright, the next card I play for killers, of course. I mean, this card is amazing, especially that game with the Don on the grid with a full board. 4 Rocinantes. So if you can see with these blockers, so apparently you will know what card I also play in this deck. But yeah, I think these are really great blockers, especially Rocinante that can protect rested characters of yours being KO'd by card effects. And with the killer, as I said earlier, there we go. Just in a late game situation, play him, put a Don under him, and then every time you stop an attack, you get the additional draw that with that extra cards you can use to potentially counter out cards. But yeah, those are my 2 drops. And first the ESOs. I mean, as long as Dolphy is still around, I mean, I think this is one of the best cards to rest the Boas, of course, and the other decks. Let's see. No, this more in the middle. That's good. I believe this is so good. Yeah. Alright, now 4 copies of the new cards. The Dashikis. Now 2K counter. It protects your other green characters being removed from the field. And especially the ruling that was explained yesterday with the Gravity Blade. Let's say I want to remove these 2 cards specific for Gravity Blade. Then I can use the ability of the Tashiki, the rest itself, to protect the ESO, so that only the Tashiki goes to the bottom of your deck. So that's pretty strong. And yeah, with those kind of cards, Green really stepped up their game. Ready to cause some havoc here in the West. And then other 3 drops, these are from the yellow sides, are the X-Drake. Yeah, great card, especially good against Teach, because Teach will cancel out the on-play ability, so with this you can still play around it and then get rid of his 4 cost for lower characters. And then other good thing about this card is 2K counter. So basically, all my 3 cost line is basically already 2K counters, and I play in total of 12 2K counters in this deck. That's pretty nuts. Alright, next for the 4 drops, for Basil Hawkins. This card is really insane. Just the fact it has a KO ability from, like, if it get KO'd, the opponent addresses his life. So for a long time this card won't leave the field, except when you play cards that trashes cards to the trash hunt, or bottom decks it or bounce deck to the hand. But Bessel, a pretty strong card, and then also with the trigger from draw 2, discard 1, so you can't miss with this card. Alright, the 5 drops. I play only 3 of them, and that is the Smoker. Great card, able to give you 1 active Don back, but you can't activate Dons anymore for the rest of the turn after using this ability. So mostly, this is the card you're always gonna use last. And then also having a banish is insane. But I think about cutting this card too, but it is only matter of fact if I feel right about it, because there are other options I want to cut, because I have too many high-end no counter boss monsters right now in this build, which is I'm gonna show you now. Because we have here the 4 Holy Jones. I mean, I think it's staple to play at least 3 Holies in your deck. But I think in the deck like Yamato, you want to finish things quickly as possible. So then in the late game, you want to actually see this card to finish things off when the time is right. So, yeah. And about the cutting part, I am maybe thinking about cutting 1 Holy, so I can still play 3 of it. But I think for now, for the Yamato Supernova version, I think 4 is the correct ratio to play. For Usos Kids, I mean, why not now with the Smoker, Tashiki? This card becomes now more annoying to deal with. I mean, if you have a kid on the field with a blocker, then with the Smoker and the Tashiki, you're gonna have a very difficult time to get rid of this card. So yeah. So kit at 4 I think is also a must, so maybe cutting a Smoker is maybe more value, but I still have to see what I'm gonna do with my list exactly. But what I said, that is the first list I've tried it out. So you guys can also use maybe this list now I'm showing as a backbone to create your own style of display. Maybe you can then share it here in the comment section about your thoughts, maybe what can be better in this deck build. But yeah, let's go further with the events. 2 zero cost because of the many non-counter high-enders. 2 Demon Hour, oh no, sorry, 1 Demon Hour Blade. I'm thinking popping this card more, because in my Yamato version, this card won me so many games. And now I play this card at 1. And that now feels lackluster, so I should look at Spacer to pop this card up to 2. The 2 new cards, let's see, what's the name again? Radio Knife. 4 cost event that says I can rest assist cost or lower from the opponent, and then after that I can KO a 5 cost lower from the opponent. And then the trigger is the rest of 4 cost or lower from your opponent. So even without the resting part, you can still KO a 5 cost or less character from your opponent for the cost of 4, which is really good. So I'm maybe thinking about, with the events, cutting this card to 1 and then pumping the Demon Hour Blade to 2. But we will see about that. And then the last are the 2 Raikos. But maybe I'm gonna just try out 1 Raiko, but as I said earlier, with this whole deck, it is just the beginning phase. I have to test things a lot out. Yeah, this was my deck profile video of the Supernova version of Yamato. So let me know what you guys think about this build, and what could be better in the comment sections below. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next time with the next deck profile video with OP10. Have a nice evening.